Did you know that the end of Ramadan and the celebration of Eid al-Fitr could be affected by a solar eclipse? Ramadan, as many of you might know, is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, a period of fasting from sunrise to sunset, introspection and spiritual growth for Muslims worldwide. The culmination of this holy month is marked by Eid al-Fitr, a joyous 3-day festival that begins with the sighting of the new moon. In this unique interplay of astronomy and faith, the crescent moon holds significant importance. It signals not just the end of Ramadan, but also the beginning of Eid al-Fitr. But what happens when this lunar observation is potentially disrupted by a solar eclipse? This year, experts predict such an event might occur, casting a shadow of uncertainty over the exact date of Eid al-Fitr. So, let's delve deeper into how a solar eclipse could potentially delay the celebration of Eid al-Fitr. Stay tuned as we unravel this celestial curiosity and its impact on one of the most significant events in the Islamic calendar. The Islamic lunar calendar plays a crucial role in determining the start and end of Ramadan, and the beginning of Eid al-Fitr. Intricately woven into the tapestry of Islam, the lunar calendar, based on the cycles of the moon, is a time-honored guide for religious observances and celebrations. Each lunar month commences with the sighting of the new crescent moon, known as Hilal. This celestial event marks the transition from one month to the next, and its sighting is a cherished tradition in the Islamic world. The 9th month of the Islamic calendar, Ramadan, is no exception. The sighting of the crescent moon heralds the beginning of this sacred month of fasting and spiritual reflection. For the next 30 days, Muslims worldwide abstain from eating, drinking, and other physical needs during the daylight hours. It's a time to purify the soul, refocus attention on God, and practice self-discipline and sacrifice. As the month of Ramadan draws to a close, the sighting of another crescent moon signals its end and the start of Shawwal, the 10th month. This is the joyous time of Eid al-Fitr, a 3-day celebration marking the completion of Ramadan. The sighting of the moon is critical, and if it's not observed due to weather conditions or other factors, the fasting period is extended by a day. This year, the sighting of the moon, and thereby the celebration of Eid al-Fitr, could be affected by a solar eclipse, but how? Let's find out. A total solar eclipse is set to occur on the day when the Shawwal moon is expected to be sighted, potentially impacting the celebration of Eid al-Fitr. A solar eclipse, in simple terms, is a celestial event where the moon moves between the Earth and the Sun, temporarily blocking the Sun's light and casting a shadow on Earth. Now imagine this happening on the day when the Shawwal moon is anticipated to appear. This is the exact scenario we are facing this year, and it could potentially cause a delay in the sighting of the moon, which in turn determines the celebration of Eid al-Fitr. But why does this matter? Well, the timing of Eid al-Fitr is traditionally based on the sighting of the new moon following Ramadan. This sighting signifies the beginning of Shawwal, the 10th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, and the start of Eid al-Fitr. Therefore, a solar eclipse on this critical day could make the moon harder to see, potentially delaying the celebration. However, it's important to note that while a solar eclipse might cause a delay, it does not cancel or significantly alter the festival itself. The essence of Eid al-Fitr, a time of joyous celebration and reflection after a month of fasting and spiritual growth, remains the same. The traditions of prayer, festive gatherings, traditional meals, new clothes, and charitable giving will continue, even if the timing shifts slightly. So, while the solar eclipse may bring a twist to this year's Eid al-Fitr, it doesn't change the spirit of the celebration. The beauty of the festival lies in its essence of bringing communities together, promoting love, peace, and unity, and not in the exact timing of its observance. While the solar eclipse may cause a delay, the spirit of Eid al-Fitr and its traditions remain unaltered. Despite the potential delay, the joyous celebration of Eid al-Fitr continues. This is a time marked by a sense of unity, gratitude, and jubilation, where the global Muslim community comes together to mark the end of Ramadan, a month of fasting, prayer, and spiritual reflection. The festivities commence with a special prayer service known as Salat al-Eid, held in congregation. This prayer signifies the conclusion of the holy month of Ramadan and the onset of the celebration. As the prayer echoes through the air, it brings a sense of peace and unity, reminding everyone of the shared faith and commitment that binds them together. Following the prayer service, the festivities truly kick off. Families and friends come together for festive gatherings, sharing laughter, stories, and a sense of camaraderie. These gatherings often revolve around a feast, where traditional dishes and sweet delicacies become the stars of the show. The aroma of spiced meats, the sweet taste of dates, and the warmth of shared meals create an atmosphere of joy and thankfulness. Eid al-Fitr is also a time of renewal. It's customary for individuals to wear new clothes on this day, signifying a fresh start after a month of spiritual purification. The sight of people in their best attire, often in vibrant colors and intricate designs, adds to the festive spirit of the day. Gift giving is another cherished tradition of Eid al-Fitr. Gifts, especially for children, often take the form of toys, clothes, or money. The joy and excitement reflected in the children's eyes as they unwrap their presents is a sight to behold. An integral part of the Eid al-Fitr celebration is the giving of Zakat al-Fitr, a form of charity. This act of giving underscores the values of empathy and generosity, reminding everyone to extend their blessings to those less fortunate. So, while the moon plays a crucial role in determining the dates, the essence of Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of a month of fasting and spiritual reflection, remains the same.